So you may be wondering what the heck that was. That was my first attempt at 4A yo-yoing. But what exactly is 4A yo-yoing? 4A is one of the 5 current official styles of yo-yoing that also goes by the name off-string yo-yoing. It is called this because of the fact that the yo-yo is not attached to the string, as you can see in the video. The reason that I wanted to expand into this style starts with the fact that I want to do every style by the end of this year, 2022. 4A, from what I have heard, is also one of the easiest styles to learn. So despite the fact that I had already expanded into a few other styles, I wanted to try this one. Because I was already trying to get some maintenance supplies for my yo-yos and wanted to get something with it, it just kind of worked out. Also, the reason that I have not been uploading is due to some stuff going on in my life, including schoolwork needing to get finished and being away at camp as a counselor. Also, when I am working on a long video, I want it to be all I am focusing on, so that the video can be as good as possible without YouTube becoming too burdensome for me. This video will be day 1 of my first week of yo-yoing, so enjoy the video. Alright, so as you probably have heard from the voiceover at this point, this is an off-string yo-yo. It is my first off-string yo-yo, the Spire, by yoyotricks.com and iYoyo. So an off-string yo-yo basically means that the yo-yo is not attached to the string. And obviously there's a lot of stuff I have to learn about this because this is my first time throwing an off-string yo-yo. So, this is week 1. This video is week 1 of me learning how to do off-string yo-yoing. So, my goal for this week is I'd like to be able to, obviously learn how to throw, catch, and return this bad boy. Then there are 3 other things I'd like to learn. 1, I'd like to learn how to get how to do a fast wind-up with it, because obviously, as I've already done several times, I'm going to be dropping this on the floor, and manually winding it up is kind of difficult, at least repetitively. So I want to learn a fast wind-up. I'd like to learn how to do the basic bounce, where you basically just get the yo-yo to jump off the string and then back onto the string, and then finally, the final trick that I'd like to learn is 4A barrel rolls, which, obviously I need to be thinking a little bit more about this. But 4A barrel rolls, which I might actually just be able to, from what I've seen, try real quick, and then we get on with the video. But it should look something like this. Try going in the other direction. That's pretty cool. And that's a one-handed bind. Alright, on to the rest of the video. Hello there. Today, I wanted to tell you about how much Jesus Christ loved you and continues to love you. The way I will do this is to explain what Jesus went through for you. On a Thursday night, about 2,000 years ago, Jesus stood talking with God in the Garden of Gethsemane in Jerusalem. The entire reason that he had come to earth was about to take place, and he knew how difficult the following hours would be. He asked God if there was any other way it could happen. Jesus came to earth to pay the price for our sin. See, God is holy, or set apart from that which is evil. Evil is against his nature, and a good way to think about it is God is allergic to sin and cannot be near it. When we sin, which can range from things that seem big to us, like murder, to things that seem little to us, like lying or speaking rudely to people, all of these things are counted as sin in God's eyes, and as such deserve eternal separation from God and anything that is good. God knew that we could never measure up to his standard of perfection, which was required if we were not to suffer this consequence. So he set a plan into motion, and it was about to come to fulfillment here. Jesus knew that it would be difficult, but he, remembering each and every one of us that would be saved if he went through with it, and in order to submit to his Father, said, "In the end, your will be done." Almost as soon as he was done talking with God, one of his disciples or students came leading a group of people to arrest him. He was taken in front of the religious leaders of the time and falsely accused of many things. He was mocked and mistreated by the ones holding the phony trial before leading him to the official court system of the time. The Romans beat him and mocked him as well. He was again accused of many things that he didn't do, and the judge even wanted to pardon him. But in the end, he gave in to the desires of the people and the leaders. Jesus was beaten and given one of the severest punishments, just shy of death at the time, that left his back open and exposed. They then forced him to carry his cross to Golgotha Hill. Every step of the way he knew what he was getting into, but he did it for you. When he was laid down on the cross and had nails 7 to 9 inches long driven into his hands, he did it for you. When people mocked him, saying that he saved others, so he could save himself and come down from the cross, he stayed, knowing that it was the only way to provide you with salvation. And with his last dying breath, he said, "It is finished," and he died. It was a dark day. The Son of God had died, being rejected by everyone, including his own Father in heaven. Because with this, Jesus also took on himself all of our sin. Every evil thought, every evil deed, every evil word on himself. In the old sacrificial system, the way that they would atone for sins before Jesus was to lay their hands on the head of a lamb and then kill it. This represented a kind of transferring of their sin onto the lamb, and God counted their sins forgiven. Because Jesus lived a perfect life, he was able to be that sacrifice for us. What is more, though, is that he did not stay in the grave. He rose again, meaning that he defeated death and sin, and now he offers forgiveness to all who ask for it. Jesus loved you so much that he was willing to suffer imprisonment, abandonment, scorn, mockery, abuse, rejection by God the Father, and even death. But he went through it for you. If you are interested in what this means for you, feel free to reach out to me in the email provided below. God bless, and have a great day, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so today is day 1 progress. Don't know if you can see, but it is dark outside now, so it's the end of day 1, and because of how this went, I knew that 4A was easy to learn, but I didn't know it was this easy, because I have already, at the least roughly, been able to get all the tricks I wanted to have down. So for example, I wanted a quick windup. Put the yo-yo in this loop like this, and then split my fingers and send it out like that, and once it's spinning, send it up and find it, and after that you gotta clear the thing because it's not that tight. That's one of the things I wanted to learn. Another thing, I just wanted to learn how to simply throw, catch, and bind a 4A yo-yo. I've already got that down. Then there were 2 tricks I wanted to have down. 4A barrel rolls, which looks like this. I was doing this earlier, and I've got that down pretty well. And then the final one, and then just some basic hops. Go straight up, straight down, and just some straight up and down hops. And that literally concludes everything I wanted to have down this week, and I'm able to do it. And again, it's not perfect, but this is like day 1, and I mean, I don't know about you, but this looked pretty cool to me. And this is day 1. So I mean, if this is day 1, and I wonder what we can do with the rest of the week. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. I've got a few things that I need to tell you real quick, and then you can go on your merry way. First, I wanted to announce that I will be changing the name of my channel. I have a few reasons for this. One, what comes up when you search for my channel name, unless you are looking for a specific video, is a little sketchy, and nothing to do with my channel. Secondly, when you hear the name, it does not sound as friendly and fun, but make you think more along the lines of some sort of tyrant or somebody who does not accept mistakes or just unfun. And that is not what I'm going for on my channel. I will announce it for a month after this to make sure you guys remember, but I will be changing my name to the MOG Yo-Yoer because it sounds cool, and MOG stands for Man of God, which is what I want to be. Next, obviously, this video was only day 1 of week 1 of 4A. I actually have footage for the rest of the week, but it would be too long to go into one video. So here's how to see day 2. I will start working on this when I get the chance, but I will not release the video until this video gets to a simple 20 likes. That is not all, however. As you can see here, I am using the Summer Solstice Yo-Yo by Throwback Skill Toys. Earlier, I was using the Winter Solstice in the Gospel Moment, which is the fraternal older twin of the summer. If you want to see a comparison/review of these yo-yos, we need to get the channel to 50 subs, and it'll be a bit of a 50 sub special. I really hope you guys have enjoyed, and for now, this has been Control Master, soon to be the MOG Yo-Yoer, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!